Hey, welcome to What I Think. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. I have three boys, boy one, two, and three. This story is about boy two and three. Boy three got a new pair of Jordan sneakers. Actually, it's his first pair. And he's been waiting a long time to get his first pair of Jordans. And when he received them, he was pretty happy about it. And he kept the shoebox the Jordans came in the garage. He like put them up on the shelf and absolutely is reverent about this shoebox and doesn't want anybody to touch it ever. Don't touch his shoebox. Now, why isn't it in the garage where everybody goes? I don't know, but that's where he's keeping it. He doesn't want anybody to touch it. And so boy number two, who enjoys causing trouble and is high energy, would go over to the shoebox and go like this, like all the time. He'd get attention from number three and look at him and touch the shoebox. Number three would get angry. It would happen. So one day, number two says, I'm going to prank number three. And he goes into his room and he gets his very own box of shoebox from a pair of Jordans he got. And he brings it outside to the backyard where they're both playing. And he wants number two to watch him. And then he gets a bat and he starts to beat the shoebox. Number three was enraged. He charged towards number two and he was like, I can't believe I told you not to touch my box. And number two thinks it's hilarious, is running all over the yard with the bat. Every once in a while he gets close to the box and he'll hit it again. Number three is just furious. I'm going to kill you. And he's yelling all this stuff. And I say to number two, you better tell him. You better tell him or I'll tell him. And so number two says, it's just a prank. It's not really your box. Your box is still in the garage. And he tells them that it's actually a shoebox from number two's room, not number three's special revered shoebox. So you would think at that moment that number three would be like, oh, phew, my box is fine. Nothing happened. It was just a trick. Haha, it's so funny. But that is not what happened. Number three continued to be enraged. And now, 2 weeks later, he's still enraged. So that's the story. Now, are you wondering why I'm telling the story? Well, I'm telling it because this is what happens to us. We stick to a story and we don't let it go. Right now, his shoebox is fine. It's in the same spot it was in 2 weeks ago. It is untouched. Nobody has ruined it. His shoes are fine. And he and his brother are still playing together. But he can't let go of the story. And it's the story that causes him pain. It's the story that makes him so enraged, not what actually happened. What actually happened is that his shoes were fine, his shoebox was fine, and his brother was making a joke. That's all that happened. But he doesn't see it that way. So the reason I'm telling this story is to invite you to look at those stories in your life that cause you this discomfort, and ask yourself if they're actually true. Are they really a threat to you right now? Did what you perceive actually happen? Something to think about. Okay, bye.